PvP civilization is a complicated world. You would think it's not, given the fact that everyone has the same goal of living longer, but it's how people go about trying to survive that makes it complex. I mean, take a look at the bows. Their civilization was almost wiped out, and they decided that trusting me and the swords was their best chance at survival. People like Parrot try to survive by not fighting at all. However, given the rules of PvP civilization, that's a short-term solution. People buy items to try to live longer. Some people even think music helps you live longer, namely Wembu and I. It definitely doesn't though. And then there are more extreme solutions, like wiping out all natural-born swords, or trying to make yourself immortal. I guess the reason why I'm thinking about all of this is because I'm starting to question what makes someone good or bad in this world. I'm fighting for my friends to live longer, so how does that make me any different? I don't even know what to think anymore. Whoever that diamond axe was has me questioning everything.
I don't recall seeing you down here before. It's been a while since I've seen a new gold level guard. Were you born in the Bow civilization? See, that right there surprises me. The Bows have always been, really annoying. Like, they'll pay for information, don't get me wrong, but every single time you try to get more PvP attacks out of them, nope, they'll just end or pull away.
I'm sorry, I have absolutely no clue what's going on.
That's why I'm here, to show you the importance of the shields in PvP civilization.
No way. I actually might be important?
You know what I need? I need a good shopping spree. Maybe buying more stuff will help me manage my existential crisis.
It will not, but we do need a plan on what to do next. We don't have much time before all eternal weapons are collected, and we don't know what follows when that happens.
Right, we still have no clue what Tabby wants to do with the eternal weapons, and we don't even know what the eternal weapons are capable of. How are we supposed to come up with a plan that will work when we don't even know what we're dealing with?
We may be lacking the knowledge our opponents have, but at least we know they are all in the same place.
That's true. Tabby and Prince Zam are both in the Trident civilization as we speak, so I guess this does give us a chance to think about what they're gonna do next. Alright, let's break this down. So we know Tabby's friend has the Eternal Axe on him, and if Tabby wins the fight against Prince Zam, she'll have the bow, trident, and sword in her possession. If Prince Zam wins the fight, he'll have the bow, trident, and sword, but not the axe. However, with those three, I'm sure he'll obtain the axe sooner than later.
Right, so the one item they'll both need is the one we need to go after. If we get to the Eternal Shield first, we finally might get some control of the situation.
Right, if we get the Eternal Shield and bring it back here, they'll have to come to us. Alright, find the Eternal Shield. Sounds like a plan. Wait, does that mean I can't go back to the Trident civilization?
I highly doubt the Eternal Shield would be in the Trident civilization, so I would say you're correct.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, just let me hit a quick journal before I leave. Every time I step outside this civilization, it could be the end of me, and I would not want to die without getting at least one last update in. Alright, so the current plan is to find the Eternal Shield. Where do I find that? I have actually no clue. So the only course of action I have in mind is to find my guard friend, and maybe that will lead to something. Anyways, I am sad for two reasons. One, I cannot go to the PvP marketplace in the Trident civilization, and two, I do not know if Tabby survived the fight with Prince Zam. Both of those things are weighing on me pretty heavily, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm hoping for some good news in the future. Alright, signing off.
Why? Why am I thinking about this now?
Let's say we succeed. We get all 5 eternal weapons, and we get to change one thing about our universe.
We stop all swords from being born. There's no other way to save this world. Farming these wooden swords isn't a long-term solution. Eventually, one of them will become a netherite sword, and they'll wipe us all out again just like they did before. Stopping all swords from being born is mercy compared to what they did to our people. Is that still what I want? To stop the swords from being born? If I do that, what happens to him? He's a natural-born sword, and I've saved him twice now. What would my friends think of me if they were still alive? They would call me weak. They would call me a traitor. They would never forgive me for showing sympathy to a sword, and they would be disappointed that I forgot they died at the hands of one. I'm not making the mistake of forgetting my friends ever again. Clownpierce and the other natural-born axes are the only people I care about.
Must be my lucky day. Looks like I get to sit back and watch this time.
About time you showed up. What took you so long? Are you okay?
I actually just took a little detour. Bought myself a brand new fishing rod. Thank you for asking.
This is not real. I thought those days were behind me. Just get over here and help me get rid of this guy. I've landed too many attacks to count and he still won't die.
Go ahead and sit this one out. You rest up at home. I'll bring back the trident.
What? What are you talking about? Let's just end this right here together.
You have to trust me on this. I have a plan that won't work unless you leave. So go.
Fine. Just stay alive.
Prince Sam, a trident who was cast out from his own civilization. So I've heard. I'll make this quick. I want you to give me the trident.
I'm curious to hear a reason as to why I should do that.
I'm gonna make the assumption that you have the respawn power. It's highly unlikely you made it out of the sword civilization without it, which means you want the eternal weapons to keep your borrowed immortality. Of course, Evbo is technically the owner of it, so to speak. But holding every eternal weapon and getting rid of Evbo are two difficult things to achieve by yourself. So that is why this offer guarantees a better chance at erasing Evbo, and a way to lead the entire Trident civilization. I can tell you're not convinced yet, so allow me to fill you in on our plan to erase the swords.
The last time I saw my guard friend, we were in the bow civilization together. We probably could have been together for longer if I didn't, well, throw my sword in the item frame. But what happened happened, and while he was very disappointed, I just have to hope that we are still on speaking terms. If we are, then I should be able to find him at our usual spot in the iron sword level. But if we aren't, which is a possibility given the severity of my mistake, then finding the eternal shield might be a lost cause.
I have to go down. Staying here is only making things worse for the swords. Why am I hesitating? Evbo wouldn't let me die. But then again, he doesn't speak for the rest of the swords. They might just send me outside and I'll be forced on... What the... You're one of the diamond swords?
Yep, that's right. I am a diamond sword.
What are you doing here?
So Ebbo said he would share the respawn power with us. But I think I might have missed it. Can you remind me where it is again?
You look a little too comfortable. See what sends you to get rid of me?
What? Look, I don't even know you.
So, it's the respawn power he's after then. I already let the swords down once. I'm not making that mistake again.
Wait, hold on.
Whoa, what is this place?
This is PvP Civilization's biggest secret.
So, only diamond shields can access this place?
I'm the only diamond shield alive, so I like to say I'm the only one who can access this place.
Why is this place so hard to get to?
Because it holds the power to change the world, which is why it's our job to keep it hidden.
So you're saying these 5 armor stands are meant for the eternal weapons? And hitting all 5 with each eternal weapon lets the person who uses them wish for anything they want? That seems dangerous.
It is, but nothing to worry about. Collecting all eternal items is nearly impossible. It's only been done once.
I think I get it, but where's the eternal shield?
It could be you, it could be me, it could be any shield that's born. If a diamond shield receives enough PvP attacks, they will become the eternal shield, which is why us shields are so important in this world. If we never let ourselves become the eternal shield, we prevent PvP Civilization from falling apart.
When I got to the guard door, I did not find my friend waiting for me. So my plan to find the eternal shield was already off to a poor start. Honestly, I'm not even sure why I thought this would work, but I guess this just points out how unprepared we are. People like Tabby and Prince Zam have been plotting for days to erase us swords from this universe. And somehow the best solution I come up with is just to wait in front of this door until it opens.
If you're gonna be here for a while, can you let me know now so I can do myself a favor and leave?
Yeah, I might be here for a little longer. Why have you just had yourself locked inside of a cell?
Bro, this isn't a prison. These rooms are literally for the shields to stay in.
Okay, didn't know that. Sorry for interrupting then. But while you're here, I have a job for you.
Nope, I am done taking bribes from players. After that Prince Zam guy tried attacking me, I've changed my ways.
No, I get it, man. I would totally turn down being a gold level guard too if I were you. Within a few short moments, the guard was back to accepting bribes. And after a few PvP attacks, the guard's iron level helmet finally broke. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna wait for that to grow back or whatever it does. And then you're gonna open this door and you and I both are gonna figure out what being a gold level shield gives us access to.
So let me get this straight. Shields are born into all 4 civilizations, and we're supposed to be the ones to stop any one civilization from getting too powerful? But we can't do anything against the axes?
Diamond shields can withstand attacks from the axes, but still, not much I can do against an entire civilization.
Eventually, after what seemed like ages, I looked up to see that the guard had become a gold level guard. If what my friend told me was true, being a gold level guard allows you to access other civilizations through an underground tunnel system. How this will connect me to the Eternal Shield, I have absolutely no clue. But this is the best idea I have, so down we go. It felt like I was climbing down these ladders forever. Granted, we were still pretty high up in the Sword Civilization, but I had a strong feeling that we were now beneath all of PvP Civilization. We finally made it to the bottom where I saw the guard I was with open a door that had a golden border on it, and what was behind it, I was not exactly ready for. I stepped into a giant underground hallway that had red pillars lining the walls. Now, it's no surprise that this place is meant for the shields, but this was crazy. An entire underground system that only shields have access to. I wonder why.
So, what's the plan here? This is my first time here, so I really don't know what I'm doing.
Wait, you're not coming with me, bro. I don't know why you thought that. Yeah, you just gotta keep the door open.
Wait, what do you mean? I thought we were sticking together for this.
Bro, the last time you saw me, you locked me in a cell, so no, you're not coming with me. Just don't follow me, okay? You can come back another time. There's only one shield in PvP Civilization that I trust to accompany me on a journey, so I gotta stay loyal to him. I ran down the hallway for what seemed like hours until I finally saw something different up ahead. The hallway gave way to a circular room that split off into different directions. And what do you know? Well, these new hallways had different colored pillars, resembling the other civilizations. What stuck out to me the most, though, was this giant rectangular door in the middle of the room. At the base of the door, there were diamond-colored blocks, so I guess that means probably only diamond-level shields can open it. Speaking of diamond-level shields, I've never seen one, until now. I turned the corner and one was just standing there right in front of me.
Yo, who's there? God, my eyes are so blurry. I can't even see, bro.
It's Evbo. I'm a diamond sword. I don't know if that means anything to you.
Okay. In that case, I definitely cannot let you be down here. Just give me a few seconds. Sorry, I'm waiting on my vision to come back. Just went blind for a couple of minutes.
Is getting blinded a usual thing for you?
You think that's normal? You think it's a normal thing to just randomly go blind? Do you?
Whoa, chill. Okay, sorry. That was a bad question. I was just trying to make conversation, you know? I haven't seen a diamond shield before. What's a better question? Why were you blinded?
That is a better question. And to answer that, I honestly have zero clue. I thought I would be the one taken, but when I woke up, the gold level shield was the one missing.
Wait, hold on. You said gold shield and missing. What do you mean?
I'm saying I think the Axis took the gold shield I was with.
There's no way it was my friend, right? Did you happen to catch the gold shield's name?
No. Do you know his name?
No, but he's got a gold shield, leather armor. Okay, I see the problem now. Okay, if that was my guard friend, why would the Axis take him? Look, I need to get into the Axe civilization. Can you help me do that?
I'm sorry, but that's not happening. Out of all of the civilizations, the Axes are the one place the shields don't go. The Axes thrive off of eliminating shields. So if that was your friend, I doubt he's still alive.
For whatever reason, this diamond shield wasn't even accepting bribes. And then I realized these high-level shields can apparently knock players back really far. While that was a cool discovery, learning that my guard friend might be captured and possibly even dead, well, that was not good at all. And now that I know that shields don't even go to the Axe civilization, I'm gonna have to go in through the front door.
This is the right shield, correct?
Yeah, this is the guard that sticks with Evbo. I still don't get why you need him specifically. If there was a diamond shield, this would have been much faster.
I guess you don't remember the time I helped save your life, right?
Clown Pierce was the one who brought you here. If it was up to me, I would have found someone else. Out of all the places to trap him, why choose the one place where a shield is most likely to die?
You'll be fine here. The wooden axes don't do enough damage anyway to pose a threat. I've got something I need to do while you farm the shield. Do me a favor and stay alive for a few minutes.
Clown, wait. I need you to help me understand something. Your axe durability. It makes no sense. We both know the eternal weapons can't be used to buy anything. So between the blocks and all the potions, you shouldn't be alive. You told me once I had a longer life than you did, and since then, I've defeated more players than you. Yet my axe is almost broken. It just doesn't add up.
So, now we're counting swings? You don't have to worry about me, Tabby. I've got all the PvP attacks I need to keep going.
Alright, we are back from our journey to find the Eternal Shield. Did not find it, nor did I get any information at all about where it might be. At this point, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I honestly feel like I haven't done a single thing to prevent the Axes from getting the Eternal weapons. And for all I know, they might already have all of them. So at this point, is it even worth going outside of the Sword Civilization? Our chances of getting our hands on the Eternal weapons, or at least getting back the Eternal Sword, are pretty much gone. I guess the only thing we can do is just to stick together and fight for the rest of our lives. Anyways, had to cut the video journal short because Wembu said there was an emergency. I don't know what that means, so signing off.
Because I'm allowing you to stay alive. If you don't give up the power, I won't let you respawn. The ability is the only that determines whether someone should live or die in this world.
Something was happening. Wembu was sprinting as fast as he could, but didn't say a single word. We arrived to see Foray, Minitek, and Julie just standing in a circle, staring at nothing. But then, I saw it. In the middle of all 5 of us, there was this faint distortion in the air. So small, it's a miracle how the Diamond Swords even found this. But this wasn't a thing. It was a person. A person who was prepared to fight Julie, Minitek, Foray, me, and Wembu all by themselves. Whoever this player was, I already knew it wasn't Tabby, because this was someone who wasn't afraid to be caught. Someone who wasn't afraid to fight.